The Flash is a student forum for students produced by students. Students make all content decisions, research, write, shoot, and broadcast news stories they deem important to the Eastview community. Stay tuned.
Welcome back, Eastview. I'm George.
And I'm Alaire. Today we have three pretty interesting stories to look at. First, we'll take a look on a student who's dedicated his life hitting the gym.
Next, a story that talks about the lockdown that happens at the MOA.
And lastly, we'll take a look on Eastview's Indi Fit.
Stay tuned for the Flash.
Bro, what are you doing? You think you're getting buff?
Yeah, I've been hitting the gym with this one Eastview student, Rowan. Seeing how much he improved ever since he's been hitting the gym inspired me.
Oh, really? Did you make a story about him?
Yeah, I did.
We'll take a look.
Rowan Judge, a junior at Eastview, has dedicated so much of his time into working out. In fact, he spent 6 days out of the week lifting, and I was wondering what or who inspired him to start lifting.
My brother came back from Arizona, and he's like, hey, COVID hit. He's like, hey, you want to start lifting? I started with him and been in love ever since.
Going to the gym 6 days a week isn't easy, so I asked Rowan how he's able to do it.
Just staying consistent. It's just me going every day made it a habit to just go every day. I don't always want to go to the gym, but I know I have to, so I just go.
A lot of people who hit the gym have a reason. Here's Rowan's.
I lift because I want to better myself and just stay in shape. Helps me calm down and just makes me feel better every day. And it also helps me get out anger.
It's a new year, and I know a lot of people whose New Year's resolution is to get in the gym and start the grind. It might even be yours. So I went ahead and asked Rowan if he has any tips for people who are looking to start going to the gym more this year.
Say is just signing up and just going to the gym, staying consistent. That'll help build and allow you to continue lifting and to further your journey down fitness.
Hopefully Rowan reaches his fitness goals, and for those who just got into working out, I wish you nothing but the best. Signing out from the Flash, this is George.
Dang, that's crazy dedication. But off topic, George, what you do over the break?
I went to the MOA a few times with my friends.
Oh, for real? Were you there during the lockdown?
Yeah, it happened on one of the days I happened to be there. The whole situation was so scary.
Rowan took a look.
Stay down, get in the back, stay safe. I mean, it's hard. It just all happened so quick.
When you think the Mall of America, you think a safe place for people to shop and work. But on December 23rd, something changed.
I saw people running. It was really scary and kind of hard to deal with, like, you know, seeing a lot of people run and everything. So my first instinct was to get everybody into the store and, like, get as many people into the store as we could and then close the gate immediately.
You have to shut down the store, turn off the lights, get to the back, wait until help comes.
At around 7:50 p.m., shots fired at Nordstrom sent the entire mall into lockdown.
So I was on break, and pretty much I was going to pick up shoes like I usually do, and all I heard was like 2 gunshots. I was under lockdown with JD Sports, is another shoe store.
Everybody needs to get into, like, the back room, and then we close the gate. Everybody away from, like, the gate. Everybody in the back room, kind of cram them in there.
Yeah, so we just saw everyone like just sprinting this way, and people just, I mean, working in the mall and being through this before, you just kind of know. Like when you see crowds of people, and we just immediately shut these doors. We got everyone in the back. And we just kind of waited for word. But yeah, we all just were in lockdown in the back, and we heard from a couple people that someone in Nordstrom had gotten shot.
Unfortunately, this is not the first, like, lockdown that they've had in the last few months or over the last year.
And employees are asking for change.
I just wish there was, like, some type of, like, security measure. I wouldn't mind having, like, metal detectors at the, like, entrances.
Bag searches. I did just get a notification from the mall that they will be doing bag searches now. You know, something needs to change. This is insanity that this has happened, like, what, 4 times since New Year's? We just need change.
Signing off from the Flash with help from Mady, this is Rowan.
That's so terrifying. I feel bad for all those people who happen to be there.
Yeah, I hope the mall makes some changes to make everyone feel more safe.
They should end up adding those metal detectors like all the employees talked about.
Speaking of making changes, let's look at some changes that Eastview could make. Lily has a story.
To graduate, Eastview requires 5 gym credits, 2 of those being Indi Fit classes. In Indi Fit, you're required to wear a heart rate monitor in order to track your fitness. However, some athletes are complaining that it doesn't accurately represent their hard work. Let's take a closer look.
So in order to get my heart rate into a maxed out level, it was very, very difficult for me. And just because, at the time I was a 3-sport athlete and I was then also doing Indi Fit.
If I don't hit the red, but I'm literally trying as hard as I can, it's frustrating.
After these athletes had voiced their negative opinions regarding the heart rate monitors, I had to look into the purpose and positive aspects to them as well.
With the heart rate monitors, really, it is to measure effort. Okay, and that doesn't mean that we're measuring you have to be at the highest effort every single time, because we give different goals depending on what the purpose of the workout is. What we've started to do within the last few years is take those kids who have those lower heart rates and adjusting their max heart rate.
Because it was based not really off of how fast you were going, but more off of like heart rate. My conditioning already put me in a spot where I was almost sprinting on a very small indoor track. I had a stress fracture. I kind of look at it as the first domino and just the whole line of things that kind of happened to me.
I will negate every student athlete that says that. Being a coach and one of our sports performance coaches here, I will tell you nothing that is done in Indi Fit should fatigue somebody so much that they are cashed for their competition.
Along with athletes feeling at a disadvantage with their lower heart rates, there was something else people were complaining about.
We actually got the armband monitors, and obviously that syncs right to our iPads. We had to project them up on the screen. So it had been names from the get-go.
So the petition was to stop displaying names associated with each heart rate in Indi Fit classes.
Never had I had a student question their name being up there. So I'm like, oh, awesome, it doesn't bother them, And then when you brought that up, literally a click of the button for each class to make that happen. And more students talked to me about, you did it. You actually did it. And I thought, so that is like the positive change that you were able to bring to our department, and a huge change that I think empowered a lot of kids.
This is Lily signing off from the Flash.
I'm glad they're taking a step in the right direction.
Well, that's all we have for today, Eastview. Stay tuned for the credits.
Everything going on with school and stuff, I'm so excited to finally just get a break,
Oh, shoot, I forgot my phone. I'm just going to go ahead and get to the classroom. And dead. Shoot. We can contact somebody. Yeah. What is your Gmail password? I'm doing good. I'm completely fine. I'm not trapped at all. What does that mean? No, I'm not going to need you. I'm not going to need you.
What are you doing in here? It's a push, not a pull, right?